What's up, guys? Got back from FNM tonight. We did our Onslaught Draft, so I'm going to go over what my deck looked like. I actually was trying to draft green and red, and then there was so much green open I went into green and white, so kind of went the complete opposite direction, but it worked. All creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so, so that won me a match. I probably would have won anyways without it, but it was just nice to attack, and everyone has to block him, everyone else gets through, so that was a pretty sweet card actually. Whenever you cycle a card, you may put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and that's an enchantment, so not the greatest card, but there's a lot of cycling going on in this format, so I also had 3 cycling lands, so I figured, you know what, let's give that a try. I had it only in play once, and I did not get a +1/+1 counter for it, so didn't work out too well, but that when he dies lets you search for an elf, so pretty sweet. Whenever a beast comes into play, you may draw a card, which I had a lot of beasts, so I actually did get to draw a couple cards. Well, this guy, whenever he is blocked, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn, so kind of a awful card, but he's a 4/2 for 3, so you know, I figured I'd give him a try. Not too bad. I only had him in play once, and I think that's actually when I used this elf, so it worked out fine. This guy saved my butt one time. Well, actually, he didn't. I lost that game, but he did give me an extra turn. When he dies, you can put 2 1/1s in play, so that was after getting board wiped. I'll talk about my matches in a second. A 3/3 that you can put a +1/+1 counter on target beast until end of turn, and he's got the morph, so pretty sweet. When he deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at the end of combat, so not bad. No, he's not a beast, he's a basilisk or something. This guy's pretty nice. A 4/4/4 drop, not too bad, and you can sacrifice a beast to gain 4 life, so not bad. Actually drew him a couple times, pretty sweet. Another beast, 5/4 for 6. Not terrible. This guy's real nice, I got him passed to me. 6 drop though, but tap 1 and you can have a land become a 1/1 creature until end of turn. Nothing really special, but for 5 creatures you control get +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. I did not get to use this effect, but still pretty sweet. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little sick here, so. A 6/5 for 7, and he's pretty sweet. When you cycle him, you may search your library. You also get to draw a card, but you can also search your library for a basic land and put that into play. So there was one game I was land screwed. I had plenty of lands, but they were mostly plains. I only had 1 forest, so I cycled that, got me another forest, and got me back into the game, so that was real nice. A Morph 6, 7, 8 drop for 7/6, another beast, not bad. This charm's okay, nothing special. Choose 1, destroy enchanted creature, or enchant creature, excuse me. Or charge it. Soldier gets +2/+2, which I actually got to use a couple times as a form of removal, so that was good. Or, if worse came to worse, I figured I could just use it as attacking does not cause my creatures to tap, so vigilance basically. Dive Bomber's pretty sweet. It's a 4 drop for a 2/2, but you can tap and sacrifice it to deal 2 damage to attacking or blocking creature. This guy did really good actually. God. I dropped this on one of my big beasts and the game was over, considering he was playing mono black, so swing, 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 game over. Whenever he becomes blocked, you may untap him and remove him from combat, so yeah, you know, not bad. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. I had 2 pacifisms. Figured they were probably pretty good removal in this format. Choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1. I actually did draw this in a couple games, and all my beasts got +1/+1, so that was really sweet. Prevent the next 1 combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn, so he did some work, you know, nothing special, but saved me a couple damage here and there. Creatures of the type you choose get +0/+4 until end of turn. That did some work too, 1 game. I had this guy in play, he's pretty sweet. Whenever he becomes blocked, you may untap it and remove him from combat, so that's awesome. And then I had 3 of the cycle lands, which you can just pay 1 and discard it and draw a card. So pretty sweet. One of the other guys that's been playing there a lot and seems to know a lot would know a lot more about this format, said I drafted a pretty sweet deck and did not want to play me. So like I said, I was going black first. I don't remember if this is a first pick first pack or a first pick second pack, but tap to destroy target creature, can't be regenerated, pretty sweet. And then I'm just gonna, target creature gets -4/-4, protection from clerics, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna skim through these real quick. You can pause it if you want to read them. These were the other cards I drafted that I did not play. And I wanted to kind of splash black for him, but I hate 3 colors without more fixing. I just won't do it. So target elf gains Forest Walk. Didn't think that was good enough to play. So there was the draft, and what they were going to do was just 8-4 to first and second place, and then we had all talked amongst ourselves and decided that we were going to chop it up after the first round. All the winners talked and decided we were just going to chop it up to where everybody got 2 packs, and then first and second will each get 2 more. Then me and my guy started playing. He actually won the first match. This is the guy I was talking about that seems to know quite a bit more and was telling me how good my deck was. And he won the first match, and I only had 1 forest until the last 2 turns. So I was pretty screwed. All my big creatures were basically just morphs. You know, I just morphed them into play, and was just waiting on that the second forest to play him as, you know, the bigger creature. So. But he decided we would go ahead and if I wanted to, we could go ahead and split that. So I said yes. You know, I'm down a game. That was pretty nice of him. You know, I don't know if he was just that worried about my deck or whatnot, but so we split that. So I got 3 packs, he got 3 packs, and then the other 2 players, I'm not sure how they turned out, who won one, but so I opened our 3 packs there. I wanted to kind of save them and open for you guys, but you know how it is. They're not letting me leave without open them in front of them. And actually, well, I'll show you this first. You know, actually, let's talk about the decks I played first. The first deck I played was all black, like I said, mono black zombies, which was pretty sweet. He had some zombie creature that gets +X/+X according to all the zombies in play and in the graveyards. So that guy got up to like a 7/7. So that was pretty sweet. I beat him in 2. The second game I played again was the guy I was talking about that said my deck was really good. And again, we only played 1 full match. The second round we ended up just quitting because it was kind of getting late. So he was playing kind of a control almost with a bunch of creatures that like tap this, tap that, do 2 damage here, or tap this and do 1 damage. So that was pretty interesting actually. But I think I would have killed him a lot sooner in that first game. He won the first game, but I would have killed him if I would have got that last forest. So. But yeah, then after that, the second game was looking good. We played it just for fun. But then we just ended up scooping up and saying screw it. So here's the pack I opened in order. And during the draft, only 1 person pulled a fetch land. So you got to think, hey man, all the fetch lands are in my packs, right? Well, you shall see. All right, uncommons: Towering Baloth, Headless One, Fade from Memory, and Head Games. So you have to excuse me, I have no idea the rares. I know there's nothing really worth any money except for the fetch lands and 1 goblin. A Aven Fate Shaper, a Wall of Mulch, Walking Desecration, Enchantress Presence. When you play an enchantment spell, draw a card. I actually think this is like worth a couple, like $6 or so. So that's not a bad pull. Obviously not a money rare you want. And a foil, Leery Frog Beast. So, all right, on to the last pack. Screeching Skyhawk, Wirewood Herald. Sorry, I don't know why I'm reading commons. Like I said, I'm tired and out of it. Getting sick. Actually been sick. I think I'm finally getting over it a little bit. So we got an Infest, a Custody Battle, and a Rummaging Wizard. And that's pretty funny because we were all like peeling them slowly together, watching what each other open and stuff, having a good time. And look at that. It's like, oh no! It was definitely a land, but not the one we wanted. A Unholy Grotto. It's not a terrible card. I don't think it's worth any money though. So just teasing us right there. So that's what I opened. Absolutely nothing. And everyone, we did open the entire box. We actually only had 7 players, so that kind of sucked. And out of the whole box, 1 fetch.